A bit of a lot of gamers. My name is Jonal. Genji got a buff. It's not a huge buff, but it's a buff. I think that the Genji community in Overwatch is just happy to see at least some attention, or at least the vocalization of the development team that Genji is suffering from power creeps, has at least now been said. And I think that that's at least a right step. Now, it wasn't the buff that I was wanting. I, of course, wanted Genji's shuriken damage to be increased from 28 all the way up to 30. So a damage increase of 2 per shuriken. I did some math on that, and I made an entire video covering that a while back. So I'll link that down in the description. But that's what I wanted when it came to this. But what did they do? They essentially gave him 2 more volleys. They increased his ammo count from 24 all the way to 30. How is this? Now, again, when this comes out, this has been out for a little bit. I wanted the time to play with it. I wanted time to talk to some of the already like some of the grandmasters that I know that's projectile mains or flex DPS players for teams, and talk a little bit about how they felt the new Genji was feeling and so on. I played him in everything from my platinum account all the way up to my highest account, and this is what I think. Essentially, in numbers, you have gotten a damage increase everywhere from between 0, right, because if you miss both volleys, all the way up to 336 damage. That is the damage output that a Genji can do if he lands 6 shurikens to the head. 28 times 6 times 2 is the damage output if you land every shuriken to the head. Right? Logically, again, you won't land all of them, but again, I can think that around the average Genji player probably will have about 84 more damage before they need to reload, which is like the same as landing like 1 headshot and 1 body shot, essentially three shurikens to the body. Is approximately what I would assume the average Genji player would feel, but it really depends on the player, right? This is one of those buffs that I like, because it hasn't taken away from Genji. This hasn't reduced him to be very noob friendly or something like that. Essentially, if you can aim, then this helps. If you can't aim, this didn't really do anything for you. So it hasn't really done anything to make it more friendly for lower elos, which is something that I don't want. I don't want it to be. I just want it to be that if you have the mechanical skill to pull off plays with Genji, then you get rewarded. That's all I've been asking from Blizzard. And this ammo change is a step right direction. Increasing the damage per shuriken is another step in the right direction, in my opinion. I made a video where I break down some, I think it's like Diamond to Master gameplay on my channel, and in there are, and I even comment on it. I'll link the video down in the description. If not, then you can find it. It's titled like How to Hard Carry with the new Genji. I think that's what I called it. And in that video, you can even see, and I even comment on it, that there's a couple of kills that I get in some of those teamfights where I should have had to reload before I got the kill, but because I have those 2 extra volleys, I got to fire off 1 extra volley and finish off the kill. I have felt that when I'm in team fights and when I'm diving community people, that I have a longer time that I can stay in the fight before I need to reload. I can keep more pressure on people where I don't have to, do that awkward thing where you're kind of reloading in front of the support that you're trying to kill, and they're like 31 health, so you can't melee, but you kind of need to reload, and you can't just like reloading, kind of looking at them and just hoping that they miss their shots, and they're kind of just sitting there waiting for you to reload, right? And it's that awkward feeling. I don't get those as much as I did before. I feel that it's easier to keep pressure on. Besides that, I also like the fact that I can engage easier. It feels like I can now poke more freely on my engage without having to. Before, I would have to poke, like if, for example, if I fire a volley or 2, I would have to kind of reload as I engaged and then engage. Now I can kind of poke and go directly to engage without dropping that reload in between. It feels a little bit more like I have the options of poking at range and then going in, and essentially more freedom, where some of this reload downtime even, that was a difficult word today, some of the downtime has been removed, and that's my personal opinion. I would like to hear your down below. Do you agree with me that he still needs a buff? I still think that he needs a buff. I still think that it, again, increased his damage by 2. Please, Blizzard, can we please like this video, share it around, and to fucking get Blizzard's attention? Please, just increase his damage by 2. That's all we want. If you do that, he will be so much more viable without making him broken or more noob friendly. Like, you still need to land shots, but it would make the world in the way that combos are executed on him. So, that's it for today's video. Like, comment, all the good stuff. Peace to cast, the positive. I love you guys very, very much. My name is Jonal, and you guys, as always, keep the enemy in your roster.